reach halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a round. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And this, a 6-point differential as they've gone to halftime. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Patrick Mahomes has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Check on the Patriots. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Devontae Smith, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for the Texans in that first half. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, they're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles, and I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Allen will try again on second down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side of Robinson. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 35, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Looking to throw. Russell. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. On second down, right back to Hunt. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down. Russell, he finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. Back to throw. Russell. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Russell. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. to throw. Russell. Flush to his right. That ball caught by Harrison.
When we get strike.
Up of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Can I go?
Don't tell any defensive coordinator I play for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the second half. They're being shut out. Offense is doing nothing. And you're just saying, please, come on, give us something here to your kicker. But even this is no good.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Singletary fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Second down and goal. Allen, and that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Allen going to try and keep it. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. I'm looking down from our booths. You can tell this crowd wants him to go for it right now.
And believe me, he knows it. And he's weighing that through his head right now. Actually trying to filter that out because this needs to be a cold decision by him. Not influenced by the crowd, not influenced by outside factors. Does he believe in his team enough to go for it right here? I think he's going to reward the crowd and do it.
And if he doesn't get it, they have to go the full length of the field. We'll see. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. And they'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. And a fast footwork by White. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got Dobbs over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Russell. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 21. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Russell. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my...
Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now out comes Houston. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing to start the drive. Russell. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lane. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Back to throw. Russell. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Room here to run. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Coup for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On 1st down, Russell. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing on 1st down. Russell. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lane. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this. And you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And now out come the Bills. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run once more with Stevenson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Here's Logan Cook now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on the status when we return to Orchard Park. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Throwing on 3rd and long. Russell. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Stevenson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Holding offense.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they'll pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Texans back out there and ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 1st and 10, Russell. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Looking to throw. Russell. And his throw here is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Russell. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. Looking to throw. Russell. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunt. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Russell. And now here's another interception. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff. Stevenson.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Holding offense.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. The
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each